Video Fit Solutions here. Today we're going to be reviewing Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area. Please like, share, and subscribe. Lake Superior is the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area and the third largest by volume, holding 10% of the world's surface fresh water. Located in central North America, it is the northernmost and westernmost of the Great Lakes of North America, straddling the Canada-United States border with the Canadian province of Ontario to the north and east and the U.S. states of Minnesota to the west and Wisconsin and Michigan to the south. It drains into Lake Huron via St. Mary's River, then through the lower Great Lakes to the St. Lawrence River and ultimately into the Atlantic Ocean. As noted earlier, Lake Superior is the largest freshwater lake in the world in area and the third largest in volume behind Lake Baikal in Siberia and Lake Tanganyika in East Africa. Due to constant changing weather systems on the lake, Lake Superior has been compared to the oceans, with swells reaching over 30 feet high in some cases. The lake has swallowed major ships. We're going to discuss two of them today. Lake Superior is said to have enough water to cover the entire North American and South American continent in a foot of water. Lake Superior is 1,332 feet deep and is said to be home or the final resting place of hundreds of maritime disasters. The SS Kamloops was a Canadian lake freighter that was part of the fleet of the Canadian steamship lines from its launching in 1924 until it sank with all hands in Lake Superior off Isle Royale, Michigan, United States on or about the 7th of December of 1927. All 29 souls on board were lost. Kamloops and her small crew of about 29 men spent most of their time running cargo along the Canadian shore from Montreal to Fort William on the night of December 6, 1927. Lake Superior was in the grips of a violent winter storm, and the SS Kamloops was struggling to make its way through the waves, accompanied by the steamer ship Quebec. When the SS Kamloops sent out a distress signal stating it was taking on water, and she sank. It was decades later before the ship was found in 1977 at a depth of over 500 feet in Lake Superior. The temperatures of the lake below 600 feet are said to be so cold that bacteria can't live, meaning that the bodies that are there are said not to deteriorate, yet being kept in a ghoulish form, but still intact. One body that divers will tell you about often is the engineer that supposedly went down with the Kamloops when it sank. His body is still preserved there and called Old Whitey at the bottom of Lake Superior. Divers frequently pass and have told stories of him watching them as they pass by. Next up is the SS Edmund Fitzgerald, which was an American Great Lakes freighter that sank in Lake Superior during a storm on November 10, 1975, with the loss of the entire crew of 29 men. When launched on June 7, 1958, she was the largest ship on North America's Great Lakes, and she remains the largest to have sunk there as well. Carrying a full cargo of ore pellets with Captain Ernest M. McSorley in command, she embarked on her ill-fated voyage from Superior, Wisconsin, near Duluth, on the afternoon of November 9, 1975. En route to a steel mill near Detroit, Edmund Fitzgerald joined a second Taconite freighter, the SS Arthur M. Anderson. By the next day, the two ships were caught in a severe storm on Lake Superior with near hurricane-force winds and waves up to 35 feet high. Shortly after 7:10 p.m., Edmund Fitzgerald suddenly sank in Canadian Ontario waters, about 530 feet deep, and about 17 nautical miles from Whitefish Bay near the Twin Cities of South Sea, a distance she could have easily covered in over an hour had it not been for the storm. One note I'd like to add is that Captain Bernie Cooper and the gallant crew of the Arthur M. Anderson, when after safely reaching Whitefish Bay by the skins of their teeth, they decided to go back out and actually sail back into the rolling hell on Earth to search for survivors of the Fitzgerald. Although the mariners risked their own lives searching for Fitzgerald survivors, none were ever found. Today, hundreds of shipwrecks rest at the bottom of Lake Superior, which is said to never give up its dead. Our oceans are extremely dangerous, and at a moment's notice, the weather can change, as you can see here. Thank goodness on the other side, it appears that most, if not everyone, survived. I don't think that most people can imagine a lake having gale force winds as powerful as you're seeing here on the open ocean, but Lake Superior does at times. This boat appears to be almost out of sight and taking on water. However, the captain and divine intervention apparently are taking him through these waves. In closing, there are 5 oceans on Earth from the largest to smallest. They are the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. I think it would be safe to say that we can add Lake Superior as one of the largest and most deadly bodies of water on Earth. Please like, share, and subscribe to Where in the World is Frank and Gina on YouTube. God bless. And rest in peace to all the mariners who've lost their lives.